Welcome to Web CMS Level 1. This course goes over the basics of building a website at the University of Wyoming and is often followed by Web CMS Level 2 training, which goes over how to add multiple types of content to create vibrant web pages. There are many different ways to create websites, everything from coding and HTML through different CMSs or content management systems such as Wix or Weebly or WordPress. The university's CMS is an organizational CMS that allows us to easily build professional-looking pages without a lot of technical knowledge, lends toward a consistency of layout and branding across sites on campus, and helps the university stay compliant with ADA and Section 508 requirements so that those with disabilities can access our site. Any website development, including on the university's CMS, requires that we follow 4 main steps. The first step is to prepare your folders and files. You'll need to create file directories or folders named appropriately and placed in the appropriate places. You'll also need to prepare your images and documents and upload them into the CMS for use on your web pages. Then you'll need to set up any new web pages. And what this means is you'll need to determine the proper location of the page, the template or specific layout that you'll be using, and what you'll name the page. The name actually matters quite a bit. Once you've set up the page, then you do what most people think of when building web pages, and that's actually going through and adding content. You'll lay out modules, you'll add text and bulleted lists, images, videos, hyperlinks, and so on. We covered this somewhat in this class, but this is heavily covered in the Level 2 training. Finally, you'll need to publish the page. Publishing content means that you're making it viewable to other people. A key concept is that you'll be working in 3 different environments. In the CMS, where we'll be working primarily today, you'll be developing your content, storing your files, etc. The only people who can see this are you and administrators. When you've built content you want other people to see, you publish it, and you publish it either into the web dev or www World Wide Web live environment. The web dev environment is a testing area, and it's only available to those who are on the University of Wyoming network. The web dev environment allows you to see how content will look in a browser or on a cell phone, allow other people to proofread your content or give you tips or pointers, and it's the area that I use frequently to make sure that I have a page that looks exactly the way I want it to look before I publish it into the other environment, the World Wide Web live environment. Once you publish it into the live environment, everybody will have access to it. We'll be going through the steps to publish content later in this course. So let's get started. Let's start by opening up a browser. The recommended browser is Firefox, although I've had no issues with Google Chrome. Internet Explorer is a browser that you won't want to use because it will cause errors. So I'm going to open up Firefox. And once we're in a browser, I'm going to go up to the address bar and type in the following address: www.uwyo.edu/web. This brings us to the CMS Help and Support page. This page has a lot of useful content and will probably be something that you want to bookmark in your browser. We can go to the CMS Access area, and this explains the different steps that you'll need to take to get access to your site. First of all, you'll need to complete the CMS Level 1 training. Once that's done, you can have your supervisor request access by emailing webhelp@uwyo.edu with the following information. Make sure it includes your name, the name of the site that you need access to, and a URL or address of that specific site. For example, we can see admissions URL here. Once you request access, access should be provided within about 48 hours. I'm going to back up. We also have on the other side an area called the CMS Knowledge Base. Let's go there. And in the CMS Knowledge Base, we'll see a lot of information, such as how to create a new page, how to publish, how to reconcile multiple drafts, how to use the Wave tool for accessibility, search engine optimization, etc. There's a lot of information here, and it should be the first place you go if you have questions about the CMS. Toward the bottom, we also have a website style guide. I do recommend this guide as it shows all of the different page templates that you have access to and the different ways that you can lay them out and build different pages using them. So there's a lot of information here in the knowledge base. I'm going to back up. Further down on this page, we have information about dealing with broken links, accessibility. We have page template examples so that you can see what different pages look like. We have access to the UW photo database. You can request access to this and use the thousands of very high quality photos from around campus in your web CMS page or inside of your newsletter or other documents. And there's a lot of other information here. One of the most important areas, though, of course, is the CMS login area. We'll see that in the next video.